Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. And in this video I'm going to do a reading about Prince Harry and Prince William. And we're going to figure out what they feel about each other at this time. So I've selected two Prince cards, two knights. So we're going to make Prince Harry the Knight of Wands, because he's sort of fiery and feisty. And I'm going to make Prince William the Knight of Cups, because he's a bit more reserved and a bit more sensitive. So if we also notice, these two princes can look towards each other, or they could look away from each other. So this is going to be important, okay? Because if they look at each other, it means they're connecting or want to connect. But if they're looking away from each other, the opposite's true. They're not really seeing eye to eye at all. Okay, so I'm going to pull those two out already. Now I'm going to add 3 random cards to the mix. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So what we do now is we put them all together. Now I'm only able to shuffle with one hand because I'm holding the camera. So I'm just going to mix them around. Do a little bit of a shuffle this way. Just randomly shuffle them. Now I have no way of knowing how they're going to come out. Just one last one. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. So let's see how these two young men feel about each other. So we're going to take out them, put them in a line of 5. See what we get. Okay, so there's a lot of dreams and ideas. Things are up in the air, not sure where we're going. Okay, could be, should we do this, should we do that, should we do this, should we do that? Probably they're wanting different things as well. Effort and study. This card usually means putting effort into something, being recognized for your talents as well. There is Prince Harry. He's going towards effort and achievement and study, but he's a bit dreamy. He's got a lot of ideas, but they're up in the air. Prince William. So the hermit, feeling alone, feeling left out. And then we have Prince William on the other end, given the cold shoulder. So to me, this looks like actually that Prince Harry's going off into doing his own dreams and his own imagination and what he wants to achieve. It's almost like the sky's the limit. Whereas we've got sort of sad, lonely Prince William on the outer, feeling alone. Also, Prince William is facing nothing, so it means he's not sure where this is going. The Hermit card in between them often means time apart, not feeling warm and fuzzy, feeling again alone, not recognized for efforts as well. And this is the Albus deck. This is a really good deck for beginners. It's one I've created and designed, and it's available from my shopping cart. So see the link in the comments section. Okay, the great thing about it is it's got keywords for beginners, so you don't have to keep looking into your book. So you can go straight to the card and get a few keywords off each card. Another way we can do a reading to find out how two people feel about each other is you can simply just get 2 sections or 2 pieces of paper and write the names of the 2 people involved. and we can just simply take out 2 cards each to see how they feel. Okay, I'm going to use the English fortune telling deck appropriately for these two. So this is William and this one is for Harry. So let's see how William feels about Harry. So the scissors would mean he feels cut off and cloudy, confused, feels confused and cut off, which is similar to the Hermit card actually, feeling a bit alone, lonely and left out. Let's see how Harry feels. Okay, Harry's hopeful. Looks like he's still got fond feelings with the flowers and the Judge. So he's sort of, I think he's trying to be more logical about things. The Judge could be a little bit judgmental as well. So it looks like Harry's trying to figure out how he feels, but there he does have a kind, soft spot for William. But William seems rather detached here, a little bit confused perhaps about Harry's behaviour, so he may detach himself from that. Harry seems to be wanting to make friendship or offer some sort of offering, but he's also sort of standing up for his rights or being logical. Perhaps he's getting advice from someone as well, because the Judge can often mean a counsellor or advisor. Could also mean that there's legal issues that Harry is going to be dealing with. He may want support from William, but doesn't look like it's forthcoming from William. So far the 2 readings show William being quite detached. And these are the English fortune telling cards. They're similar to Lenormand, but they aren't Lenormand, as you can see. There are some symbols that are similar to Lenormand, the same, but they aren't. There's a 36 card deck as well. It's also available from my shopping cart. So now I'm going to do the traditional Lenormand. This is the yellow Lenormand deck that I've designed. So we have 2 of the people cards. We have the man, we'll make that William, the older brother, and we'll make this one Harry, the younger brother. Now the rider will be Harry. Now interestingly, these 2, they're facing right. So it's going to be interesting to see who's looking at who, because the one that's turning away, has their back, is the one that's going to be giving the cold shoulder, not wanting to really connect. Okay, so that's going to play a part in this reading. Okay, so we're going to take 3 more cards, so random cards from the deck. 2 and 3. Now again, I'm going to do my famous one-handed shuffle. Please don't try this at home. So basically we want to shuffle the cards and get them mixed in. So some people online on Facebook ask me, how do I shuffle the cards? Pretty much any way that makes sense. So obviously when you have using only one hand, because the other hand's holding the camera, you just got to try your best. But generally I shuffle until I feel like I'm ready. So now with Lenormand, we also do not read the cards reversed. It's traditional not to read them reversed. So I'm just putting them all the correct way up until I feel ready. So this is about Harry and William. How do they feel about each other? So the previous 2 readings seemed kind of similar to me. Seemed like William was feeling left out in the cold and not really having a lot of fun in the matter. Harry seemed a bit more fun, but also a little bit not sure where he's going. So let's see what the Lenormand wants to say. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Home, family, Windsor Castle. Establishment. So we've got home and establishment. Now the Tower can also be about being left out too, little bit cold, places that are authoritative, so it could be Buckingham Palace. Okay, there is William, right in the middle of it all. Harry's family, tradition. I see the anchor as holding on to the past and keeping things stable. So we've got three very stable cards. We've got house, we've got tower. In Lenormand, tower is about being stable and authoritative. We've got holding on, being grounded. And then we have Harry turning his back on this and going in a different direction. Again, he's facing outward, so this one shows he's not really wanting to be part of this anymore. It does show kind of like William sort of looking on and sort of wanting him to stay, but it does look like Harry has to go out and do his own thing. Okay, it's like he's seeking something, he's going on a mission. He wants to break away from the old things that have tied him back. So this is the yellow Lenormand deck. Now, the interesting thing about these two guys, these two men, Harry and William, it didn't seem like their problems are stemming from a woman. So it seems like it's more like they're just out of touch with each other. Because I would have expected a woman to pop up in the middle of it if it was all about Meghan. But it seemed like it wasn't really about the women, it was just about themselves growing apart and going on different directions or different journeys. The other thing, all of these readings in this video are all about 2020, so year 2020. So everything that I said in these videos will play out in the year 2020. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.